Obviously, a big win tonight against Providence. What are some of your thoughts of the game?
I thought it was a high energy game. I thought a lot of guys worked hard. I felt like we first probably 6 7 minutes of the game. I thought we were really solid. We were really quick in the neutral zone. We put them on their heels. We got into some penalty trouble. We talked about that between periods. And we buckled down in the second and third period. I thought, in all honesty, it was a good hockey game, but I felt like we were pretty solid.
Coach, Dylan Garand had some huge saves for you to kind of keep you guys in it, especially early in the game. How important is that kind of performance from your goaltender, especially on a night where the offense was struggling at times?
Well, he not only held us in early, he held us in late with a couple of big saves too, right? So, both our goaltenders have been great all season long. It's very rare that they ever give up anything soft. They've been stellar in there, and it's become something that we expect night in and night out, sort of say. But he's a true professional. He's done everything that's been asked of him all season long. He prepares for games, and when he makes those big saves, you kind of feel like karma got him because he does work so hard at his craft.
Steve, Brendan Scanlon, not known as a goal scorer, but he's really been on fire lately. As a defenseman, you must be proud to see a guy that popping on the puck the way he is.
Well, he's processing the game at a really high level right now. He's moving pucks. He's making plays out of the D zone with real efficiency. He's joining the rush at the right time. He's been very physical in his own end. He's doing everything right, and it's nice to see someone that does things right be rewarded with a goal.
Carl Henderson, there's another guy that does things right all the time, both offensively and defensively. It's nice to see him finally get a real nice goal there.
Well, what was nice about what Carl did tonight was he was really good on our top line. We've been kind of searching for someone to fit into that place, for that space for the last few games. We've had a couple of guys that have been called up, and Carl had spent most of the year with Sikora and Bleed, and was able to fit into that line really well tonight, keep the pace up, created some offense, and they were solid defensively as well.
Brendan Hoffman and Matt Hollowell were named to the AHL All-Star Classic earlier this week. What's kind of been your take on how they've performed this year, and how do they deserve that honor?
Well, they both deserve it. They've worked really hard at their game. They, clearly Mac early on was dominant in the league. I think he had 22 points after 20 games or something like that. I can't tell you for certain, but he's been good all year. He just lugs the puck out of our end, creates offense. Very rarely has to play much defense because the puck's going the other direction so often. And Brennan's been a good player for us as a young guy to be able to put up the numbers that he's put up. And we talk about it a lot early in the season. When you guys asked me about him, what he's worked at is he's worked at his defensive structure. He's worked at tracking back into our zone. He's worked at back checking. He's worked at a lot of little things that'll eventually get him to the next level. And I think that in doing that, I think he's able to put a few pucks in the net, and that allows him that opportunity to play in a game like this.